So I just wanted to quickly talk about why I do what I do and how you can support me if you would want to. My basic premise is that I believe that there's a lot of stigma around mental health, mental illness, trauma, the recovery process, and all of that sort of stuff. It's invisible. That means you can't see it. You can't see my suffering, but I'm still impacted by it. And with that in mind, I feel like the only way we can help society as a whole get over that and help the people that are suffering individually is by sharing our stories. Now, I'm making it a little bit of a mission to do what I can to express the realities of mental illness, the realities of recovery from childhood trauma, the realities of going from a place of barely surviving to what I'm aiming to be, passionately thriving. For those that follow me for a while, we know it's an up and down journey, but I'm looking at that trend. The whole goal of this is to just show the world what it's really like and sort of move beyond the cliches and the stereotypes that pervade culture. This is reality. This is what we're all experiencing. And obviously what I'm experiencing isn't what you're experiencing, but I hope that my example can provide a little bit of guidance and just support to those who can relate, but also a bit of an example for other people to start sharing their story. This is what I've gone through. This is how I've deal with it. These are the ups, these are the downs, and this is my unique sort of take on life. I know that it's working in the sense that people are contacting me daily now, it's mind-boggling, saying, hey, thank you for sharing this. I'm connecting on that. You know, like I felt this thing that you felt. It blows away. I can't believe the feedback and stuff that I'm getting. So in terms of how you can support me moving forward, I'm going to be releasing everything that I do, the books, the blogs, the podcasts, the Skillshare courses, everything for free, in the sense that either over time, this is with the books, you'll be able to access them for free because I'll be putting them out as a blog post or a podcast post. You just have to wait a little bit when I get around to releasing them. Same thing with Skillshare courses. If you sign up, you get 2 months free and then you can cancel before you have to pay. The reason I'm doing this is it's not the best, financial decision on my end, but I know that when I was growing up, when I needed this support, when I needed this help, I was poor. I literally couldn't afford it. I was living off literal charity handouts. I'd go to a place and they would give me a bag of off food, crappy quality cereals and just stuff that businesses were throwing out. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, for someone in that place, the idea of purchasing a book or paying money to do a course or something is ridiculous. I know I wouldn't have done it, and therefore I know that a bunch of other people wouldn't have done it. So my idea is that, hey, here's the information. Take it. But then I'm left with the problem of going, well, how do I justify spending that time? So what I'm doing is I'm throwing it over to you. If you feel like you can support me, if you have any level of ability to provide any sort of support, you can choose to. Obviously, everything's gonna be out there for free forever, but if you want to provide some support, I very much appreciate it. Because everything I'm doing does take time, and this is a passion project, but the more time that I can contribute to this project and all the things I'm doing, the more of the stuff that I can do. So it's sort of this balancing act. So I've set myself up a Patreon, a GoFundMe, and a PayPal link. Now, the best way to support me is through Patreon, basically because you can put in a small monthly contribution, so like say $5 per month, so a cup of coffee per month, and on your end, hopefully that won't make a massive difference, but on mine, collectively it will. Not only will it give me that income, but it'll also give me the mental security to be able to see, okay, I've got this much coming in. So right now, Patreon is giving me about $50 US per month, okay? Not nothing. I appreciate it. It's helped me to upgrade the microphone to be able to do better quality podcasts. It's helped me to set my room up a little bit different with certain little like camera stands and all that sort of stuff that it takes. So the money is going to making everything that I'm doing better. The reason I like Patreon is because it's a small monthly contribution on your end, but a massive difference on my end. Of course, I've also got the PayPal and the GoFundMe accounts if you just want to do that one-off support, as well as if you do want to get something, physically back. Signing up for the Skillshare courses is a great way to support me. I get a bit of a kickback when you guys sign up. or of course, purchasing one of my books. So what I'm going to do is below here, I'm going to put the link to my support page on my website. Have a little quick read through. It's basically going to say exactly what I'm saying here, and you'll be able to see what you can do to help out. And I just want to say that if you don't have any money, if you can't support it, if you don't want to support it, I completely get it. I was in your state for years, and trust me when I say I know how hard it can be. So if that's you, and you still want to, support, contact me, say hi, share one of the pieces that you see that I'm doing, share a video, share a podcast or a blog and say, hey, check this person out. Because ultimately, regardless of anything, I'm going to keep doing this anyway. And I just want to provide as much support and help with the stuff that I know have helped me to help you. That includes what works for me. It includes my journey, and includes sharing some of the different things that other people have shared with me to, sort of pushing forward those resources. So anyway, click the link. Let me know what you can do. And thanks again to everyone that's just been commenting and contributing and all of that sort of stuff. I'm continually humbled and blown away. And yeah, I'm going to get back to putting out Wage Slave, which is my next little project. So stay tuned for that one. Catch ya.